Today, I'm going to be going over what your favorite ability says about you in Snowball, guys. And I'm going to be covering the 20 plus abilities that are in the game, so if you have a favorite ability, I will 100% be talking about it in this video. So let's hop into the first ability. Okay, so starting out with the first ability in this video, we have the shield ability. Now, if you main the shield ability, you're probably not that good of a player and you like to play safe, but you can still be a good player and like to keep to yourself. Now, if you have the shield ability maxed out, then you're probably more of an aggressive player but like to be safe at times because you know that you can get kills with the shield ability whenever you like. They did nerf the push ability, so it's not that easy anymore, but it's still very, very good in some situations. But in the end, if this is your favorite ability, then I would say you're like a below average player. But there are some pros that use the shield ability. Okay, next up, we have the banana ability. Now, if you main this ability, I'm going to be completely honest, you are a very good player. There's no getting around it. If you can hit your banana shot, which is literally the hardest ability to hit in the game, I don't know if you guys know that, it is way harder than lightning, briefcase, and all the above. So if you do main this ability, that means you are confident with every single banana shot that you throw out. Now, I just want to clarify, in this video, I'm going to be switching off from abilities to emotes because I always mess it up and say the wrong thing, so they literally mean the same exact thing, and just ignore it. And honestly, if you main banana, then I just want to be friends with you. You just seem like a very cool person, and I don't know many people that do main banana. I actually don't think I know one person, so comment down below if you main this emote. Alright, so the next ability we're going to be talking about in this video is going to be the volleyball ability. Now, if you main the volleyball ability, I'm sorry, I cannot be friends with you. This was probably the first ability that you maxed out in Snowball, guys. You do not max this one out last or in the middle. This is the first one you maxed out if you actually main this emote. And honestly, if you do main this emote, then do not talk to me at all. You probably like to play only race maps because volleyball is only good on race maps. I mean, it's not only good, but it's broken on race maps. And your favorite map is probably Lava Land or Lost Temple, if we're being completely honest. And yes, I do know that I have volleyball maxed out myself, but it's a pass for me because I never use this emote toxically. I don't even know if that's a word. But I never hit people off the map like you volleyball mains do. So let's move into the next emote. Alright, up next we have the Shutdown ability. Now, honestly, if you main the Shutdown ability, you're just a very odd person. I'm gonna be completely honest. Guys, I'm being so serious when I say this. I have never seen one Shutdown ability in my entire games of playing Snowball, guys, except me, who has the emote. And honestly, if you bought this emote, the only reason you main it is because you paid $15 and you want to tell yourself that it's a good ability even though it's trash. And I'm just being completely honest here. Or the other reason that you main the Shutdown emote is because the flying shutdown glitch that me and T-Bones found. And then once it got patched, you just stopped using the Shutdown emote completely. But yeah, in the end, you're just odd and you only do it to tell yourself that it's a good emote. This emote is the worst one in the game. I'm sorry. It literally does nothing. Okay, next up, we have the dice ability. Now, honestly, if you main the dice ability, you're probably a really good player because the dice emote used to be no skill. So you probably mained it back when it was really broken. And then once they nerfed it down a lot, the skill you had with the dice emote stuck with you and you still main it to this day. Now, me personally, this is an emote that I never ever use because also there is a luck portion to it where you have to roll the D20. So you're probably a really lucky person in life and you also are really good with rolling your 20s. This ability honestly isn't that good anymore, but like I said, if you still main it to this day, you stuck with it through thick and thin when it was at its worst, and it's still at its worst, but hey, you still main it and you're still really good with it because if you're not good with an emote, guys, I would suggest changing your main ability. So if you main the dice and your friends tell you you're trash with it, switch your main ability. Okay, for the next ability and what it says about you, we have the Spatula Slap ability or the flip-flop, whatever you want to call it. Now, honestly, if you main this ability, you probably more like having fun in this game, and you probably like using it to help with underblock clutches or just clutching in general, because I know the spatula can be very good for clutching. But you could also use it because you hate having the overpowered punch, and you'd rather have something that's more balanced, which is a better spatula. But honestly, if you main this ability, I like you way more than punch mains, and we'll get into them later. But honestly, it's just because punch mains think they're so good when they have it the most broken thing in the entire game. But I don't want to talk about punch mains too much. We're here to talk about spatula. But yeah, if you main spatula, you're honestly a really cool guy, and you're probably also really good at Snowball, guys, as well. I don't think any spatula mains are that bad. Because if you're choosing to unlock spatula over punch, you already know you're good enough where you do not need a broken emote to carry you. Okay, then we have the jump ability. Now, honestly, if you main this ability, you're just like spatula mains, but a bit worse. because the only reason you probably main this ability is just so you can hit clutches easier. Now, if you cannot hit clutches without the jump ability, then I'd say you're a pretty low tier player in my opinion, because why would you need an emote to help you when you could do it by yourself? So I would say jump mains are probably not the best players, but you probably just play this game to clutch, and having an easier time at clutching is always a good time. So I see why you guys would main the ability. I mean, it's always a better time clutching when you don't really have to worry about missing it. Whenever I'm using the jump emote and I'm clutching, I already know I'm going to make it, and it's a lot better feeling than not using the jump emote. So I definitely see where jump mains are coming from. And then next we have the kick ability. Now, if you main the kick ability, just get out of my video, bro. I know like 25% of my viewers probably main this ability, and you guys need to chill out with the slowing. Every single time you kick me, it slows me, and it just makes me so mad, and it makes me want to turn on my computer. It is the most annoying, most broken, most unskilled ability, probably even worse than punch, because punch does not have a broken skill to it. Kick has the broken skill, which slows down players. Now, you either use it for slowing down other players, or you use it to help you with clutching, which if you use kick to help you with clutching and it's not maxed out, then you are a way better person than the people who just slow down the entire lobby on purpose and make the game unplayable. So yeah, there's definitely two types of kick mains. It's the people who have it maxed and the people who do not have it maxed. The people who do not have it maxed, you're the ones who are chill and you can actually be around. And yes, again, I know I have the kick emote max, but I never ever use it on other players, guys. Like, I only use it against T-Bones. That's the only person I use the kick emote against. Next up, we have the hug emote. Now, if you main the hug emote, you're probably one of two people. You like to hug CCs into the lasers every single time you see them, like this astronaut over here. And by the way, while trying to record this video, I got hugged a total of 3 times. So yes, you're one of those people if you main hug. Or you're the person who just likes to go up to people and give them a little scare, hug them, but don't bring them all the way to the lasers. Just bring them back and just hug them just to show that you like them. And the second type of people are definitely the better types of people who just hug you and don't actually kill you because they know that there's literally nothing you can do when you're in the hugged area. So you're either literally a very good person if you main hug, or you're one of the CC's worst nightmare if you main hug. There's really no in between. I'm being completely honest. Okay, up next, we have a very odd ability, but we have the Sticky Bomb ability. Now, if you main the Sticky Bomb ability, you are one of the most annoying people ever. You bought the ability when it came out for like $8, and you said, since I spend my money on this emote, I'm gonna make the rest of the lobby absolutely terrible for everybody else. You probably throw down this emote and just spam it every single time the cooldown goes down, because the cooldown's only like 7 to 6 seconds, I think, which is insane. So if you're at an elimination map, all you can do is just spam the Sticky Bomb, and you will get everybody slowed down. And if you use this ability, you've probably killed yourself with other players multiple times because you don't really care. All you care about is making everybody else have a worse experience in Stumble, guys. And what is happening? Bro, why am I lagging? Oh my god, this is what happens to every single Sticky Bomb main. Your game crashes just like that. Okay, it's not letting me go into public games right now, so I can't explain it in public games, that we have a private game. But the next ability is going to be the invisible emote. Now, I know probably 99.99999999999% of players watching this video main the invisible emote. It's honestly just the best emote in the game for survival. Like, the survival emotes are like shield, invisibility, snowball, shutdown, speed gel. Those are like the survivability emotes, and then you got the aggressive emotes, you know, like punch and kick. But the invisible emote is one of the best emotes in the entire game, and if you main this emote, you're honestly probably a pretty good player, but it's just like the shield. But invisibility mains make your life so much harder than shield mains. They're so much more toxic than shield mains because you cannot see them. Shield mains, they can use the shield and they'll walk up to you, but you know they're coming. Invisibility mains can just go invisible, walk up to you, and then just punch you. Wherever you are on the map, it does not matter where you are. They will find you and they will be invisible before you see them. And they always give you a very, very big jump scare. So invisibility mains are probably not that good of players, and they just like to be very, very toxic. Alright, Stumble Guys is back up and working, so the next ability I have is going to be the Briefcase emote. And if you main the Briefcase emote, I'm going to be completely honest, you only mained it so you could upgrade it and get the mute skill at the very top of 15. So if you guys did not know, if you do upgrade it to max, you have the mute skill when you do hit players. And unfortunately, I do not have it at level 15. I don't think I've ever touched this emote once because the emote is not that good in itself. But the people who do main it just do it for the mute, and then they go in with another emote and then finish off the job. If you do not have the Briefcase max, then you probably, like, more than likely do not main it because it is one of the worst emotes without the skill that it has at the max level. So there's probably not that many people who main it, but if you do main this emote, I would say you're pretty chill because I don't think I've ran into any Briefcase mains in my entire life either. Okay, and for the emote that everybody's been waiting for, we have the punch emote. Now, if you main this emote, I'll be honest, it's probably been your favorite emote since the start of Stumble, guys. And then once they made it broken, the Punch mains were so happy. Because Punch was always just generally known as the best and most popular emote in the game. So most people, when they start the game, they always attract to the most popular one and the most pleasing one, which is going to be the Punch emote. So if you do main this emote and you started Stumble, guys, I'd say in like 2021 or 2022, then I'd say you're a respectable Punch main. But if you started in 2024 and you chose this to be your favorite emote just because it is broken, then I would say you're not a respectable Punch main. You only got it because it was broken and everybody already mained it, so you just wanted to go along with the party. And you're probably not that good of a player either, but respectable Punch mains are OGs. Okay, we're nearing the end, and I'm trying to do every single ability to try and get every single main a chance to get their voice heard. Okay, so up next, it is going to be the Snowball ability. Now, if you main the Snowball ability, honestly, I would say you're the most chill person in the entire Stumble Guys community. If you main the worst emote in the game, which is by far widely known as the Snowball, maybe Shutdown, there's like kind of a difference between the two. I'd say it's Snowball though, because it really does not do anything. So if you do end up maining Snowball, I would say like you're probably one of my favorite players to ever play Stumble Guys with. Everybody likes you and you're just a very cool person down below. If you do main Snowball, I want you to comment down below, but do not lie and just say it for the video. I want you to actually comment down below and tell me what level your Snowball's at so I know. All right, the next ability and what it says about you, we have the Spit ability. And now, if you main the Spit ability, honestly, I just think you're a very nice person. You really don't like to sweat in this game at all, and you probably only play it for fun. You're not like this guy who's trying to kill me and is a sweat at the game. You just like to chill, and honestly, you're just a very cool person in general. And you can definitely get some cool clips with it sometimes if you get really lucky. And then for the next emote, we have the Lightning emote. Now, if you use the Lightning emote, bro, you are probably the most annoying person just behind the Punch and Kick emote. You probably like to shoot into a crowd of players for no reason just to get everybody angry. You probably like to go into streamers or content creators' lobbies just to spam the Lightning emote on every single player that's there. And this skin right here, bro, stop targeting me. I know you're gonna watch this video. Stop targeting me, please. And Lightning mains like to say that they don't main Lightning, even though it's the emote that they spam the most. And that means that you do main the emote if you use it the most. That's what a main is. Okay, now I'm going to be honest. We have 4 abilities left, and these abilities I say for the final ones because I think these are the least mained abilities in the game. So if you main one of these 4, consider yourself like away from the rest and you like to do things different than other people. So that just applies to every single ability that's left, and I'm going to speedrun these a bit. So if you main Tetris, you probably like to be very annoying just like all the other players, but you are really good at the game. I will give you that. If you do main Tetris, you hit your shots a lot and you can time it really well. Okay, for the third to last ability that you main, we have the Karate Slap ability. The only reason that Karate Slap mains exist is for the squish effect that you get when you max out the emote. People love to use it because it's so odd and no other emotes like it, so they love to spam it on every single player that they can just to get the other player confused. That's really the only reason why they main it. And then the second to last emote is going to be the Sword emote. Now, if you use the Sword emote, you're honestly really chill, a really cool person, and you're probably really cool with the game, and everybody loves to be around you just as well. You're a person who knows the ability is bad, but you still like to use it because you love the ability and you love just the effect that it gives and what the emote is like. It's a really cool emote, and I would not blame you for wanting to main it. And if Stumble Guys made it just a little bit better, it would be a really good emote. So you're just there for that moment, and you can say that you mained it from the start. And for the final ability and what it says about you in today's video, we have the Rake ability. Now, if you main the Rake ability, honestly, shout out to you, bro. This is one of the worst abilities in the entire game, as well with Snowball, Shutdown, all that. You only main it to get that dizzy effect that you get when you max it out. I think that's what the effect is. And if you do have it maxed out, you love spamming it just like every single other ability to get everybody with that dizzy effect. And it makes everybody have their like controls just completely random. And Stumble Guys basically controls it for you. And you like to confuse players a lot. Oh, wait, I actually forgot one emote as I'm scrolling down over here. I did forget to do the Speed Gel. If you bought the Speed Gel emote, shout out to you. I think it was like $5 or $7. It's honestly not that bad in race maps. Like, if you were to only have Speed Gel and Volleyball on, it really wouldn't be that close of a game. Volleyball would completely destroy it. But it's still way better than normally walking. So if you main Speed Gel, I would also say, once again, you're a chill guy. Everyone likes to be around you. And you're probably really good at Stumble Guys as well. And you like to have some fun while using this emote. I personally really like this emote. It's just not one that I wanted to upgrade all the way. It's really fun, though. I really would say this is a good emote. Well, that is the end of the video. What I want you guys to do is comment down below what ability you main, and let me know how I did with saying what it is about you. Because I feel like a lot of them were really, really, really on point, and I feel like I got a lot of them right. I'm going to be completely honest. That's just my personal opinion. And if you guys made it all the way to the end, please make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.